Welcome to Tech Maestro. The new Tesla Roadster alongside the automaker's first ever semi-truck. The sports car, which features some downright insane performance numbers, is due to arrive in 2022. While we all come down from the high of having a proper Tesla sports car in our midst in a few years from now, let's look into the 15 facts about this car that stand out most to us. The second generation Roadster bests its predecessor by adding 2 small rear seats, significantly more driving range, and a much higher level of performance. Tesla CEO Elon Musk boasted about a 1.9-second 60-mile-per-hour time and a 250-mile-per-hour top speed when the Roadster concept was unveiled back in 2017. The Roadster will have 3 electric motors. As of the latest news in the market, the Tesla Roadster will have 3 electric motors as part of a plaid tri-motor drivetrain. 1 motor in the front and 2 motors at the back that will synchronize for an all-wheel drive. These 3 motors will also have double the range of the ones put in the Model S, and so also allow for torque vectoring. The bigger back wheels as opposed to the smaller front wheels also add in further stability, and the Roadster is already sounding like an utter dream. Not a 4-seater but a 2+2. Supercars don't normally have 4 seats, but Tesla's does. Indeed, the company is promising practicality along with its performance. Musk conceded that the rear seats were small, but just having them in the first place is unusual for this segment. The back seats aren't all that big, so it can comfortably seat 2 children rather than 2 more adults. Called a 2+2-seater rather than a 4-seater, it follows the seating arrangement also seen in other sports cars like the Porsche 911 and Audi TT Coupe. In all other aspects, it's very practical. The Roadster also has a digital dashboard in the front, mounted on the center, with hardly any buttons, since everything will be controlled by the touchscreen. Easy, PC. Roadster rocket thrusters. A couple of years ago, Musk stated that Tesla would give rocket thrusters on the new Roadster as part of a special SpaceX package. During a chat with Joe Rogan in a podcast this week, Musk stated that he and his engineering team are trying to work out if the Roadster can be made to hover without, killing people. He explained that the Roadster will use SpaceX cold gas thruster system with ultra-high pressure air in a composite over-wrapped pressure vessel in place of the 2 rear seats. There are no details as to when and how the feature will work, but Roadster owners will be able to accelerate at the limit of human endurance. The range is going to be 620 miles. The Tesla Roadster's range is mind-boggling. Your eyes may have been forced back into the depths of your skull with the acceleration, but they'll be crying tears of joy when you look at the battery gauge. Tesla isn't just suggesting the new Roadster will match the Model S and Model X on range, it promises it'll beat it comprehensively. We're potentially talking La to San Francisco and back again, all on a single charge. In fact, the headline number is 620 miles, which is well in excess of anything else on Tesla's forecourt. For that, it needs a pretty huge battery pack, with 200 kilowatt-hours slung low in the car to keep the center of the gravity down, and thus help with stability. If you're keeping score, that means a battery twice the size of what you'll find in the most expensive Model S, which gets at most 350 miles of range. While this is not a round trip to the moon, it does make for a round trip to another city or state on a single charge. However, this is still a claim considering the car is yet to be released. Until now, not even the best of EVs has not been able to surpass the 350-mile range. The Roadster may also be a convertible. You can turn the Roadster into a convertible because it will come with a removable glass roof that can be easily stowed in the trunk in a special compartment storage. How cool is that? On a hot summer day, a glass roof can put a serious dent on the aircon, especially in an EV. So it's best to remove it and let the wind ruffle your hair. Also, while the Roadster does not need side view mirrors because of all those cameras, it will still have them due to regulations, only they will be removable, magnetic, and add to the aerodynamics of the car. Technology is growing by leaps and bounds. The Roadster 2008 was already very futuristic, so the Roadster 2022 has to be the fastest production car ever. The numbers make for some impressive watching, certainly. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds. 0 to 100 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. The quarter-mile run in just 8.9 seconds. That's not just fast, it's supercar beating, world record beating fast. Tesla is crediting 3 electric motors for all that power, with a faintly ridiculous 10,000 Nm of torque, 7,374 pounds-foot if you're old school, helping push the Roadster past the 250 miles per hour mark. Of course, it's really worth remembering that all this is fairly theoretical right now. The car world isn't short of supercar projects that promise huge performance, but they don't get the kudos for it until they actually deliver. Tesla's existing cars certainly demonstrate the potential of electric motors, but translating that into a production vehicle takes effort. Elon Musk claims there will be a special options package available that can take the car even faster, and probably to the moon, if SpaceX has anything to do with it. Do we need a car this fast? Comment down below what you think. An autonomous driving car. When you think of a Tesla, you think of the best technology ever. The Roadster will not disappoint in features and tech, though the weight may end up proving too much for car lovers the world over. The Roadster, however, may not need great driving skills from the driver because it will come with Tesla's latest autonomous driving technology that has 8 cameras for full 360-degree visibility that extends to a whopping 800 feet. With a forward-facing radar, not kidding, and 12 ultrasonic sensors, it may just be the safest car ever. It'll be expensive though not ridiculously. For $200,000 it's not crazy expensive. Yes, as far as Teslas are concerned, the Roadster is the most expensive one at $200,000. But have you looked at its features and that battery range? For $200,000, you never need to spend another dime on gas, only on electricity. And with a 250 mph top speed and a 0 to 60 mph flash of 1.9 seconds, it stands at par with other hypercars of today, like the McLaren 720s, that costs more than $300,000 and is certainly not as fast. Forget Ford v Ferrari, the war will be the Tesla Roadster versus every other hypercar. However, those who want one of the very first Roadsters have an option to jump the line. That's the Tesla Roadster Founders Series, just 1,000 cars that will be the first to roll out of production. You'll not only need to cough up $250,000 to secure one, Tesla actually wants that money today, in full. You can make a $5,000 payment today online, but you'll have to follow it up with a bank transfer for the remaining balance. 6 figures for a car is, undoubtedly, expensive. However, if Tesla can actually deliver on its promises with a Roadster, it's actually surprisingly competitive. The McLaren 720s, for example, starts at just under $300K and does 0 to 60 mph in about 2.8 seconds. A Bugatti Chiron is a hefty $3 million with its 2.3 second 0 to 60 time and 261 mph top speed. The Roadster is bursting with features. The powertrain will be an all-wheel drive, meaning the Roadster will be steady even in inclement weather, making it a practical daily driver. While it's a sports car, it also boasts a decently sized trunk, enough for 2 carry-on bags to fit in, making it perfect for a family car as well, as long as the family is small. The door handles, the bane of almost all car owners' lives, aren't really there. Meaning, they are virtual, and the door will open with nothing more than a finger swipe. How awesome will that be? Forget the concept. The production will blow minds. The 2008 Tesla Roadster was cool, snazzy for its time, and ahead of the competition. The 2021-2022 Roadster promises to be something almost out of this world, and if it is even a fraction of all that it promises to be, this may be a game changer in the automobile world of the future. Yes, it has created quite the storm in the automobile industry of today, but for now, everyone is waiting and watching to see if it delivers on all that it promises. Elon Musk is sure it will. Interior, comfort, and cargo. For now, the 2021 Roadster is merely a concept, and in general, concepts change drastically during their development into production models. As shown, the Roadster concept features a removable glass panel roof, which you can stow in the trunk. It has 4 seats, but the rear one's engine, transmission, and performance. When the 2021 Tesla Roadster was unveiled as a concept in November 2017, Musk touted some pie-in-the-sky performance numbers for this car, including a 60 mph time of 1.9 seconds, a top speed of more than 250 mph, and a quarter-mile time of just 8.8 seconds. That's outrageous. For reference, if that 60 mph time holds up, it will mean the Roadster is a full second quicker than its key rival, the gasoline-powered McLaren 570s. Also during this conference, Musk noted that the Roadster will come with standard all-wheel drive. This is less surprising. Tesla's mainstream EV models utilize 2 electric motors, one at the front and one at the rear to drive all 4 wheels, so it makes sense we see the same setup for the Roadster. Pricing and which one to buy. Tesla claims it will offer the base Roadster for $200,000 and a limited edition Founders Series for $50,000 more. We have no details on what differentiates the two, other than the fact that only 1,000 Founders Series models will be built. If you're a collector, perhaps it's worth the extra dough, otherwise save your money. We'll update this story with more information about the car's standard and optional features when those details become available. What's new for 2021? The 2021 Roadster will be a new addition to the Tesla lineup when it enters production, resurrecting the nameplate worn by the company's first model back in 2008. Come make sure to let us know in the comments section below. Also leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This video was brought to you by Ajit Swain, and see you in the next Tech Maestro video.